my 2026 festival and travel bucket list. First and foremost, happy New Year. Today is January 1st, 2026. So I am filming, editing, and posting this video on the very first day of 2026. So every single year I put out a festival and travel bucket list of all the places that I want to go to or attend in the coming year. So now some of it's already planned, and then some of it are my bucket list items, things that don't have planned, don't have booked, but I really want to go to. So let's get into it. I break these videos down by month because there's something every single month that I pretty much want to do. So let's get into it. January is already set in stone. I will be attending Groove Cruise. Well, I'll actually be working Groove Cruise. I'm going to be working alongside the Wet Travel / Groove Cruise team, basically the assistant to the social media manager. This will be my third Groove Cruise. My first Groove Cruise I went on in 2023, went in on my own, wasn't working with them at all. They found my content, and then the following year I worked with them as a creator. So I still got to attend, do all the partying, listen to all the music, did all the outfits, and I created content for myself. Now this time I'm actually going to be working part of the Wet Travel team, like I already said, the assistant to the social media manager pretty much, and I'm just going to be capturing content on behalf of Groove Cruise. So I won't have to be doing my own content, probably won't be partaking in the outfits so much and all that. I will have some downtime, but I'm there to work. So I'm glad to be going to my third Groove Cruise and experience it in a whole different manner, which is working directly with them. So I'm excited. So that is my plans for January. That is already set in stone. February, another month that's already booked and solidified. You guys, I am going to Argentina, wait for it, for Ultra Buenos Aires. Oh my God. This came up kind of last minute. I remember back in November, I saw the lineup for Ultra Buenos Aires. It takes place in February, and I was like, I really want to go to this, but I just don't have the capacity to go. So I'm going to put this on my vision board for 2027, and I'm going to show you the post that I put up on Instagram for them. The universe was like, no, you're going to go in 2026. The stars have aligned. The perfect opportunity came up for me to go. Long story short, I have a really good friend that's going to temporarily move down there, and it happens to be for those dates. I guess I got to go. There's no way not to go. Ultra Buenos Aires takes place it starts on February 14th, so Valentine's Day, it's the 14th, 15th. This also lines up with Carnival. I have never done Carnival before. I am so excited, and it's also the Chinese New Year that takes place February, I think 16th or 17th. I'm telling you, the stars have aligned. I have Ultra, I have Carnival, and then I also have Chinese New Year. So this is the perfect opportunity for me to go. That's what I'm gonna be doing in February. Argentina is also really close to Uruguay, so we could take a ferry ride. So I'm also gonna hop over to Uruguay while I'm also in Argentina. Now for March, it's also another month that is booked and solidified. I am making my return back to Ultra Miami, one of my favorite festivals. I know Ultra's not everybody's cup of tea, but it is my cup of tea. Ultra became one of my favorite festivals when I lived in Miami for a few years, and every year that I lived in Miami, I went to it. So I get to make my return back. I met some of my best friends at that festival. The lineup is always a banger. So hot with the techno, the tech house, just staying in the Resistance megastructure is always my vibe. And Alesso will be there for me. Alesso and Ultra just go hand in hand because Alesso was at the very first Ultra that I went to in 2019. I'm so excited to be making my way back, and then I'll be doing Miami Music Week while I'm there as well. For April and May, I don't have anything planned, but that doesn't mean that nothing won't come up. I just don't have any festivals planned, and I don't have any trips planned. I don't know, maybe after that I probably won't want to do anything because January, February, March will be heavy hitters. If I don't do anything April or May, totally fine. June. Now, this is where the bucket list items come in because these are things that I want to do but are not completely booked or solidified. So in June, I want to go to South Korea for a number of reasons. For one, for World DJ Festival. It's a 2-day festival that takes place in South Korea. And I also just really want to go to South Korea. I've said this so many times on this channel that when I go to these international festivals, it's not just for the festival. It's because I also really want to be in the country. So I'm not traveling the world just to attend festivals and then leave immediately. Like, I want to go to these countries. I want to experience the culture, the cuisine, the people, everything outside of the festival as well, but also inside the festival. So for me, I'm killing two birds with one stone, right? Like, I get to travel and rave and experience new cultures. I am dancing across the globe one festival at a time. I have been putting South Korea on these videos for 3 years now. I remember in 2023, I put that I wanted to go to Ultra South Korea. And then in 2024, I put that I wanted to go to EDC South Korea. Thank God I didn't do that because I do not want to attend any more Insomniac festivals. I feel like when I have put something on my bucket list videos for at least 3 years, like the third year is the year I have to make it happen. While I'm over there in Asia, I also want to hop over to Vietnam. I've always wanted to go to Vietnam as well. And I'm looking at Da Nang. It is a beach town. I've seen several videos about it called like the Miami of Asia or Vietnam. That's what I'm putting out there into the universe. South Korea and Vietnam for June. Now let's get into July. Me and a few of my friends talked about having like a little family reunion in Jamaica. These are my New York friends and then my Canada friend. So some of us are ravers and then some of us aren't. So it's hard to just all come together to go to a festival because half of the group doesn't rave. And so we try to find a middle ground. So we talked about going to Jamaica in July because we just want like a fun, vibey vacation. We'll see if that happens. I also really need to renew my passport after I'm taking January, February, and then June trip. Like, I think the only time that I would be able to renew my passport is after that June trip because I don't want anything to interfere with that June trip. Like, to me, that has to happen. If you didn't know, when you renew your passport, you have to send in your current passport in the mail. As I'm editing this video, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the passport renewal. So there is an option to do it online, but you have to meet certain requirements. Like, you have to have your passport for 10 years. Now, by the time mine expires, will be 10 years. I cannot wait until it expires to do it online because you actually need to renew your passport. Like, if you're going to use it 6 months before it actually expires. And so if I wasn't going to be taking any kind of trips until after it expired, then I could do it online, but that's not my reality. I have to do it in person and I have to give myself enough time. So when you mail it in, it takes, I think the processing time is 4 to 6 weeks to get back. But I also just want to make sure I have plenty of time. Like, I want to make sure that I have at least 2 to 3 months in between international trips to do that process. So there is an option to do it online, but I don't meet those requirements. So I have to send my passport in the mail. And then once you get your new passport, they send them both back to you. So there's going to be a period of time that I do not have my physical passport with me. I don't want to take that chance before my June trip. So it's like, I'd rather take that chance after my June trip. If I don't go to Jamaica, it's probably because I needed to redo my passport, but we'll see what happens. And August. The one thing that I want to do in August is go to Elements Music Festival in Pennsylvania. I've never done Elements, and a lot of the things that I put on these bucket list videos are things that I've never done before, with the exception of a few things. Like, I've already done Groove Cruise, but I'm doing it again because I'm working with them. I've already done Ultra, it's because I'll be living back in Miami, so I'm only willing to repeat things if they take place in the city that I'm residing in. I've never done Elements. I've seen amazing things about it. The people that have attended also have said amazing things about it, so that's one thing that I would like to do in August, so we'll see if then we make that happen. For September, there is a holiday in September that takes place, and there is something that goes along perfectly with that. September, we have Labor Day weekend. And what do I want to do for Labor Day weekend? I want to go to Seaside Heights, to the Jersey Shore, because one, I've never been to Jersey Shore, and I'm obsessed with Jersey Shore. Like, how have I been obsessed with that show? I literally rewatched the entirety of all the seasons from start to finish every single year. And it's January, so I should probably start my season 1, episode 1 Jersey Shore rewatch. But I have never been to the Jersey Shore, and I've been obsessed with this show since inception. This is the year to go. And I say Labor Day specifically because there's a whole scene. I'm gonna try to find it, and I'm gonna find it and enter it here, but where Jay Wells talking to Snooki, and she's like, get up, it's Labor Day weekend, there's juice heads and gorillas all over the boardwalk. Like, I have to go.
Yo, it's Gorilla Central out there. Get the fuck up. Juice heads everywhere.
You're lying.
No, it's Labor Day weekend. They're all over the boardwalk and beach. Let's go.
I am finally making that happen. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I have friends in Jersey that it'll be easy for me to link up with there, and they said, duh, we're gonna go with you. And then I also have my group of travel girlies. Like, ever since we've been friends since 2018, we have all talked about going to the Jersey Shore. I'm going, we'll see who else joins me. In October, October, I want to go to Creamfields in Chile. The Creamfields that I've done Creamfields Hong Kong and I've done Creamfields UK, both by myself. So the goal is to do all the Creamfields by myself. Let's keep the momentum going, right? So there's one in Chile. I've always wanted to go to Chile, like I just said, and I think this is the perfect opportunity to go. Right now, nothing's booked, set in stone. Now, October also has a few other festivals that I would attend just because I'll be in Miami. So 3 Points takes place in October, and so does Hocus Pocus. So in general, October is just a heavy hitter of festivals, but Creamfields, Chile is the one thing that I really want to do. November, I don't have anything set, nothing planned. We'll see. It is Thanksgiving. I should come back home to Austin to be with my family, but we'll see. I don't know, December, I don't have any festivals or travel booked or planned. Like I have an idea. Tomorrowland, Thailand is supposed to take place in December, but we don't have any dates. We don't have anything. So I really don't know. But the one thing for sure that I want to do is have my Jersey Shore boat party. I think that it'll be perfect, especially if I'm going to be going to the Jersey Shore in September. I've always wanted to have a boat party. So my birthday is December 20th. I've never been able to have a summer or do summer activities for my birthday. And when I moved to Miami, I was like, okay, I can finally have a boat party in December because it's warm enough. I just keep postponing it. A lot of shit has happened in these last couple of years. I haven't been in Miami, but in 2026, I will be back in Miami. So that is the plan, to have my 37th birthday, have my dream Jersey Shore birthday boat party. That's the one thing that I want to have happen more than anything in December. And then we'll see where I end up traveling. If I come back home to Austin for the holidays, if I end up at Tomorrowland, Thailand, I don't know. But the birthday party is the for sure one thing that I have to do. And that is my bucket list for 2026. And we'll see. Like, I like putting these videos out and then checking back where I'm at the end of the year. And before I go, I want to show you guys my shirt. This shirt is from Pretty Lasers. It says peace, love, unity, respect, and plur ain't dead by Pretty Lasers. Latin owned and operated small business in the rave community. And if you are interested in seeing more of their clothes, I will link them down below, the Pretty Lasers website, so you can get your hands on something cute like this as well for your 2026 rave season. I can't believe, brand new year. We have a whole new year to make our dreams come true, make things happen, to keep dancing across the globe, one festival at a time.